be different with that, but it wasn't. Oh, I joined the other one, but it still should work anyway. Let's see.
Let me join on my phone. Hold on.
Okay, join the call, and you'll play on the computer.
Yeah.
Okay, it looks
I'm
like
playing on PC, so.
good. Looks like everything is up to date, judging by the chat logs. I don't see any essential things being out of date, so let's check options real quick. Perfect. Luckily, I stopped the server, so it restarts and updates essentials just before I joined. So there we go. Okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Alright, so now it should be able to work, because I don't know why I was stuttering so much.
Wait, I see join the game.
Okay. Perfect.
But you're in this. I'm gonna switch to survival. Real quick.
I'll switch to survival too.
No, I'll find you first, then I'll switch. When you see I left, that indicates I switched to survival. Because when you
leave, I see.
Yeah. I'm using Vivecraft and I'm playing VR. So if you're actually using the non-VR mod, you'll see my hand. But that's apparently the Vivecraft.
I see your hands. That's you.
Oh, but I mean you'll see my hands like floating like this, doing all weird movements, like just like in VR. If you're using the non-VR version. Right. So let's go ahead and switch to survival real quick. Let's do that. There's two ways. You can either type /server and then the name of the server you want to join, or you can just put /server itself. And then when you type /server, you'll see a list of servers and you just click on the one, like survival. Boom. So I'm switching to survival right now, and I'm in.
I'm doing that too.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
What? I reset the world because I upgraded.
Right.
I hear you, and it says welcome to the server. Cool. See, is it recording everything? Yeah, it looks to be. Let's see the audio. Make sure it's good.
Yeah, it's good.
Move around a little bit.
I can't hear the game for some reason. Let me turn the volume up.
The hell?
On my computer.
Yeah.
Hold on, just a sec.
The headset off to make sure that the audio levels are good, and it looks to be good.
Yes, Dad.
Okay.
Okay, can I have him?
Perfect.
Okay.
You know what's cool?
Hold on. My dad needs me to get the clothes out of the dryer.
Okay.
You don't have to hang up.
Gotcha.
Okay. So if I'm offline, that's probably why.
Gotcha. A lot of the loot I got in my base, guess what?
What?
I got it from the village nearby.
Wow.
I didn't even find iron yet, and I found iron in the shipwreck.
Wow.
And diamonds in the literal village. And some obsidian.
Wow. Cool.
I'm like, damn. Look, unfortunately, it was only 2 diamonds, so I couldn't make a pickaxe, but it was good. As long as it's diamonds,
right.
It's diamonds.
Right.
Yeah. Perfect. Use carrots down. You break them?
Huh?
That was only 1 carrot. Screw it. I'll put it back in the ground.
Yeah, I didn't touch anything.
It's hard to tell because the carrots they look pretty much the same when they're fully grown and just one before it, which it only gives you 1 carrot. The potatoes you can tell. The only problem is that I'm using a resource pack on the. I had to remove the resource pack from the server because when I installed ViaVersion on Bungee Cord, for some reason you would get insta kicked because it was.
Hello?
Hello?
Oh, there you are.
Gotcha. Please don't play music. I don't want to get copyrighted.
Nah, I wasn't meaning to do that.
Okay.
I don't know what my dad was. I don't know why my dad was playing music.
Wait. We'll see what I mean when I publish the video, I guess. You know my channel. Let's load in the game. Click the little arrow so I don't have to.
Here you are.
There we go. So it's joining. You saw me join?
Yeah, I saw you join. Are you the?
Sure. Yeah, let's see.
I see your hands. That's you.
So do you see my hands moving or not? Like with Vivecraft?
Yes.
Are you using the Vivecraft 1.19?
Yes.
Cool. Let's see here. So if I wave, you can see me wave.
Yeah, I saw you do that.
Okay, good. So
Alright, so server.
okay, let's do that. Let's go to server survival. You know what's cool? Even though
What is?
Vivecraft is paid at this point with 1.19, they said you're allowed to distribute only the non-VR version to people who haven't paid if you want them to see your hands, but it's only if you play with them directly.
Right.
But what I would do is maybe if I wanted my viewers from Minecraft to join my server, I would actually ask the developers for permission to post the download link to that.
Right.
In my whole channel, so everybody can see the VR hands if they want to play with me. You get it?
True. Yeah, I get it.
But I'm
That's
not
pretty
sure.
cool.
I'm not sure if the developers would allow that. But then again, JR Butta is who I've talked to, or TechJar, maybe I talked to both. They seem like a really nice guy.
True.
In fact, one time I needed help with my Minecraft server, and guess what happened? They couldn't figure out why it wasn't working because I had all the plugins set up. But guess what?
Right.
I was the guy who actually figured it out. I had to enable IP forwarding, which wasn't enabled, and also set the Spigot paper service to say that Bungee code was being used. You know what's funny?
Right.
That also made it so that it changed everybody's UUID in the paper servers, so all the items were reset, but it was worth it.
Wow.
However, what's cool is that it actually keeps the old files when you do that. So what that means is I can just rename the files from the old UUIDs to the new ones, assuming I know exactly who everyone is. And I was able to do that because at that time I was the only one who had played on the survival server. You hadn't joined or anything. So what happened was, let's go ahead and mute. So what happened was, since I was the only one who joined, that meant there was only one file, and that had to be me. So I just looked up my UUID and put whatever name it was. You get it?
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, now I'm just making inventory for myself.
Okay.
How do you make a stick? Just a straight line?
No, you put two planks on top of each other.
Oh, that's how you do it. Okay. And sticks.
What's cool is that it doesn't have to be the same planks, but I believe some of them, if they have like variants, like if they have different variants depending on what planks you use, it has to be the same. I'm not sure, though. I think with beds, you don't have to use the same planks, but you have to use the same color wool, because the wool is the color of the bed.
Right.
Back then, whenever you crafted a bed, it always came out red no matter what wool you used. But I think Mojang thought that was a bad idea. So because you could get free white sheep and come out with a red bed. So now if you do that, it comes out white. So you actually have to dye the bed red if you want the default bed again. You get it?
Yeah, I get it.
Carrots. See here, we got 4 carrots. Beautiful. Now
I'm just making inventory for myself.
Part of the last clip because apparently my headset was malfunctioning. And it also, I don't know if you could hear me, but apparently OBS wasn't detecting my mic input during the malfunction.
Right.
Yeah.
And I got an axe, so that's good. So if you need some oak planks, they're right here.
What the hell?
What?
I moved my hand and it went in front of my headset, even though I just put it below my headset.
Alright, now I can mine trees better.
So something's going on with the tracking. Now, if you don't know, my room actually has 2 trackers. 2 VR trackers. Let me show you where they are. Let me see. Should be one up. Yeah, it's up there somewhere. And the other one is over there by my bed.
Oh.
And I could see them when I'm not in a game, not even home. I see little things.
Oh, yeah.
Where the trackers are, but you can't see that because I'm not recording the Steam VR. I'm recording the game directly.
Right. Also, I got another tree, but here's some oak logs.
Yeah, you know what's cool?
Mm-hmm.
I remember when I had my mom's friend Kim play VR. I think she died. Oh wait, maybe it was my mom's cousin who has like 2 little cousins that play Spider-Man. Well, I did upload the videos to YouTube. I haven't published them yet. They're unlisted on my channel currently. But the thing is, she played VR and she's like, "Oh, what's that? What's that? What's that?" And she was about to knock over the trackers, and her kids stopped her and said, "Mommy, don't touch that. That's the trackers." They knew what was going on. I remember they play.
Still
I remember
adorable.
I'm not very good at Beat Saber, but I tried it once just to show them how to play the game, and I got very far in the level, and then they got the idea.
Right. I'm not the best at rhythm games, honestly.
Yeah, what's
Especially
strange? Yeah. You wanna know something strange? When they were playing Beat Saber, I didn't record it because Freddie was playing Spider-Man at the time or something. I don't know. Well,
Right.
I mean, my little cousin, yeah, he was playing Spider-Man, and I couldn't record the Beat Saber and the Spider-Man at the same time
Oh wow.
because it's on the GPU.
Right.
So what happened was, I ended up recording Spider-Man, and I remember the girl. She was like, she was playing Beat Saber, and she was hitting the blocks with whatever, and would always fail the level because she hit the wrong colored blocks with the wrong saber, and also didn't hit it in the correct direction. So I'm like, hey, let me show you how it's done, girl. And I grab the things and I go, yeah, I do it correct. But I get very far in the level, and I fail just before the end.
Right.
Now, of course, I'm eating the potatoes because if I eat the steak with just less than one, with only half a hunger bar less, then it's a waste because that steak fills 4 hunger bar. But if I eat just one potato, it feels like half of a hunger bar. So there you go.
That's impressive. How do you like do the planting and stuff?
What, in VR?
In Minecraft in general.
What do you mean?
I know it's gonna sound silly, but I've never actually played survival that much.
Oh, you have to craft something called a hoe. And apparently,
yes.
Yeah, and apparently you get the potatoes and you just put them there. You can't plant poisonous potatoes for obvious reason, and the developers of Minecraft said that they actually don't want it to have a use, not even in the composter. So they're just garbage. What?
So they're just useless.
I heard something disconnect, but I don't see what it was. See, yeah, keyboards are both lit up. So I don't know if it was...
You're able to use a keyboard, I can tell you're moving around.
Well, I'm not using a keyboard.
That was probably it.
You know what I'm using?
Gamepads.
No, I'm using 2 HTC Vive Pro controllers. The mod actually does that. But the problem is, the default controls for the mod are very strange. So I changed it in the Steam VR settings to match to a preset, which I saw that said it felt more natural. And after trying that preset for the first time, I don't think I can go back because it actually feels like Half-Life Alyx, which I've played before.
Right.
Now, when I first played Half-Life Alyx, I started throwing everything off the balcony. That's what every VR player does. They start throwing shit when they start a game. Now, you know what the problem was? I couldn't figure out where to go. And apparently, it was very hidden. There was like a lever in the room where you open a door. And after that, it was pretty much smooth sailing. I figured everything out.
Right.
Yeah. But the only problem, while I was recording the video, guess what happened?
Oh.
At one point, my headset completely froze.
Oh, Lord.
And the video, and both the video came out same, but here's the thing. My headset froze to the point where it was actually still showing the game, but if I looked around, I couldn't look around in the game. So it was like, even if I looked around, it was showing the same image on screen.
Right.
Now, I noticed...
I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, cool. I noticed I did record a video of what it looks like when you lag in VR, but for some reason, it didn't show up exactly as it did in my headset. I don't know why.
Right.
What happened was, when you look around in VR with like Vivecraft and you're getting like 1 FPS, when you look to a point that's not rendered, the game seems to stay in place and you'll see the point where it's not rendered black until the next frame is rendered when it'll go to where you're looking. But when the video, it showed the game, you couldn't see me looking around or tell if I was looking around because even though it was 1 FPS, it looked to in the same place, it looked to be locked to my eye position.
Right.
I don't know why.
Looks like I got some beef, and I'm gonna get some,
Yeah. For instance, in VR, if I'm playing Minecraft and I look to this direction rapidly, I see a little bar to the left that's all black until the game renders.
Right.
The faster I look, the bigger it is, obviously. Now, if you're
Okay,
getting
there's
one,
this little ravine right
you're getting
here,
one
so I'm
FPS.
gonna avoid that.
Where are you?
I think, let me find you. I know where
I'm at the farm.
I know where the fire. I know where the
Are
fire
you up?
is. I'm
Are
gonna
you up
follow
the
you.
hill?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
there.
literally right. I'm
Guess
right
what?
here.
You can't see it, but if you go up that hill, there's a big ass cave up there. You don't want to fall in.
Oh yeah, there was a ravine over there where I was at, and I was so close to
There we
falling
go
in, and I
again.
was like, nope, nope, nope.
Is it working? Another episode.
Right.
Yeah.
There we go.
Let's log
Now
in the
it's time
game.
to play.
Boom. Now, one thing you may notice is that even though there's a public IP, okay, let's calibrate height real quick. Make sure it's working. 99%, that looks about right. Even though it could be 102, 101, it looks about right though.
Right.
So what I notice is, oh wow, there goes my dog. She's barking at something. I don't know what it is. Okay.
Oh wow.
My controllers have 3 out of 4 battery. It should be good. So let's go ahead and switch to the survival server, quick. So here's a thing.
So you go to big picture in Steam?
What, for VR?
Yeah.
No, VR is like its own thing. It outputs its own thing to the headset.
Right.
Not big picture. But here's the thing. I've heard Steam actually has troubleshooting, and it's possible that the headset might actually be detected as a DisplayPort monitor. And it might mirror your desktop. I'm not sure about that, though. But Steam actually handles the headsets, apparently. And I think they say there's a workaround they have, but I never had that issue, so I don't know about it.
Right.
Yeah. Now, the only thing I regret about my VR headset, the HTC Vive Pro, is that when I bought it, I didn't know there was a Pro 2. I literally searched up, I wanted the HTC Vive, obviously, because the Facebook owns Oculus. And now they're Meta. And ironically, even though Vivecraft is made for the Vive, the most popular headset on the Vivecraft server, which Vivecraft themselves admitted, was actually the Quest 2 from Oculus or Meta, whatever they are now.
Right.
So they work with other headsets, but they were originally made for the Vive. Yeah. Okay. Beautiful. It looks fine. Yeah. You can join the game if you want.
Sure, I'm just trying to configure this gamepad thing.
Beautiful. Now, I like how Vivecraft, actually, you don't need to do any additional setup with the controllers. It just maps them for you, and you can map them through Steam VR. It would change the preset if you want. That's what I did.
Right.
Now, what's crazy is one of the clips, my headset started to malfunction, but after I stopped recording, I heard, like, a bunch of garbage data being sent to the speakers. Sounded like someone firing a machine gun and glitching at the same time.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like.
You just heard that
the
too?
Glitch. Yeah, I heard that.
That's very weird. Was it coming from my microphone? Because it was also coming from my speakers. So I'm guessing it was an audio issue with my computer.
It was probably your computer. I don't know.
I don't know because I actually installed software so that your voice and my game are detected as separate outputs, but they both go to my headset.
Mm-hmm.
The only problem with that was that once I wait, what did I just pick up? Oh, the potatoes in here. So here's what happened. Once I installed the software, I noticed when I launched Steam VR to get it ready, it actually switches the default device and communication device to the headset. So once I start Steam VR, I actually have to reconfigure it to go back to the software, and then let the software make sure that both output devices are the mics, because the mics actually mirror the speakers for some reason. I have to go to the microphone settings and make sure listening to this device is checked on both of them. There we go. Now, what I saw in the wiki was that I think OBS can do this natively, but I didn't see that option. So I followed a tutorial, and they just told me to install these two softwares. And they said you can pay for more features, kind of like it's free to download, but if you want more features, you pay for them. And I don't need those more features anyway. I'm just recording two inputs, yeah. I guess. See here? Let's Cool. I got the smokers by well, not what you think. I mean, what the smokers in game by the.
Right.
I got them by crafting them. Now what's cool is I actually saw one in the village, but I was like, let's just craft one instead. Why not? They don't cost much to craft.
It's not even detecting it. Hold on.
Let's see here. A lot of this loot I got like in part 2 or 3, and I don't know if people would think I'm hacking. I'm obviously playing just with this Terralith mod. I guess Terralith mod alters the loot. But one thing I noticed was that the terrain, I spawned in a plains biome, and there was no sign that Terralith was installed except for when I found the village at the spawn.
Right.
The village looked like completely like it was from Terralith. There was a castle, the houses were altered, but the actual terrain generation didn't look like Terralith at all. Maybe it's because I'm using the 1.19.0 version and haven't updated it when I updated the server and then generated the world. I don't know, but maybe I should update it just to be safe.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and see here. What's even more interesting was that the village had a map inside it, and the map had one of the Terralith biomes. It was a Terralith mod map, I guess. Because Terralith adds some name maps that show biomes, I guess. I didn't know that until I actually saw it for myself. And it said something about Yellowstone wetlands, I forget. It was something that sounded like a name from Terralith. Not something that we can do here in vanilla Minecraft. Potatoes. Yeah. See here? Beautiful.
Why is it not detecting my gamepad?
I don't know. Now here's the
I literally have a connect. Huh?
The funny thing is, I actually played this once on regular 1.19, but I actually had to reset the world because I spawned in the middle of a desert with no source of food.
Right. Oh, there it is.
And
Finally.
Everywhere I saw was desert. The only sign I could have saw of food was a. Okay, we're in. Should be joining. My friend went AFK though, because he had to go be right back. Let's see. We're in the hub world. Good. This is a Bungee Court server. That's why there's a hub world and it doesn't just directly join survival. Yeah, good. Let's see here. Yeah, let's see the skin. See, that's okay. That's I don't know. Oh, there we go. They loaded. Let's see So I've noticed there's been a lot of weird malfunctions while I've been recording. I may have left them in or edited them out depending on the severity. Because in one instance, the audio started going crazy. So let's go ahead and switch to survival. Usually the malfunctions, when they happen, if they're really severe, I end the video. But they usually happen towards the end of the clip. And then I just record the next clip once I think everything's resolved by rebooting, doing all the cable manager and all that. So it should be good. See, survival, yeah. Okay, we're in. Fire potatoes. Essentials up to date. Now, the good thing about my server script is I can just reboot the server and it'll update essentials because I programmed it to do that using a special. I'm a known programmer, so I use a special technique, I guess. It's in here because yeah, that would. Huh. See, yeah, all the inputs are being recorded, but I should have them set as separate tracks. So that way I can just edit whatever tracks. And I have one track that records everything, so I don't have to re-encode and merge all the tracks together. Perfect. Beautiful. See here? Sweet. Make sure I'm not lagging or malfunction or anything. Because sometimes the malfunctions, they do different things. Like sometimes you won't see the game in my headsets. But the last time it did, I was able to look around, but it wasn't detecting my controllers for some reason. See that? So, okay, potato. Take that. Boom. Oh, 2 potatoes. Beautiful. Okay, get the potatoes. Of course, the day I started playing Minecraft was one day before 1.1 update came out. I remember as a complete noob, I knew nothing about the game and just blindly went into creative mode, grabbed the golden axe, I believe, and just dug straight down and figured out how to die in creative mode. Wow. I was a little kid back then. Huh. Time flies. Still have the video up. See here? Potatoes. Boom. There we go. Got it. Now, if you wonder why I eat the potatoes when I have a steak here, I don't want to waste for increasing hunger bar, obviously. Just replant them, but I think it's more efficient to actually just eat the potatoes because you just get that hunger back right there instead of having to waste a whole steak you could use if you're more hungry. I know about saturation and all of that, but for farming, I don't think that would really matter. Yeah, okay. Okay. Now, something I noticed is that sometimes when my headset malfunctions, you can't hear me at all. Like, my mic from the headset just completely disappears because I'm using the headset mic. It's weird. And if I sound sad, I don't know. I just got 4th boost in COVID vaccine, so I might be sounding a little sick, but I don't really notice it. I just went there this morning to get the vaccine. Okay. Those don't look grown yet. Got it. The potatoes real quick. Yeah. Wait, what? Wait. Okay, good. Here? Nope. Sapling there. Tree. Okay, let's get that. Oh no, that's not an item. That's probably the shadow, and the moving grass confused me. Let's see here. Oh yeah, I pressed the button. No wonder. Probably pressing the buttons on the side of the controller switches your items on slot left or right, depending on which one you press. Left one switches left, right one switches right. But you can also do this. If you put your hand to your hotbar, you can just press the trigger and click it. But I don't know if that works with the default Vivecraft controls. That's just a control set I'm using. I'm using the Steam VR preset that makes it more like Half-Life Alyx, which I believe was the most popular one at the time when I selected it. Okay. Is that grown yet? I don't know. Let's check a closer look. They look the same size. Okay. Let's see someone grow that though. Let's go see how the cliff is doing. Make sure. Let's go put these potatoes in my base first. Before I go to the cliff. Huh. Why'd I move like that? Weird. Maybe I press the touchpad or my hands are sweaty. I don't know. Sometimes the touchpad reacts if I have sweat on my hands. Let's see. Boom. Wait. Did I go there? Let's see. Is there weed in here? Yeah. Perfect. Grab these potatoes. See if it makes a stack. Beautiful. Do we have coal? I think we do. Go here. 23 coal. Perfect. Boom. Do this. Yeah. Boom. Boom. Perfect. Let's see. Okay. Wait, what? I heard it vibrate when I was scratching my back, but I didn't put anything on my offhand. Maybe because I had that. Let's try something. Water bucket. Does it do it? Yeah, it actually does when I do that, even if I have a chest open, which is odd because if I press the side buttons, it doesn't. Oh yeah, I selected the other water bucket. No wonder. Okay, put that here. Yeah, it's good to have a smoker to craft, not someone. Yeah, you probably know what I mean by that. Potato. A potato back here. Beautiful. Looks like a purple bed I got from the village. Beautiful. Beds here. Aww. Huh. Those two beds are. What the? My hand froze for a second. Potatoes, potatoes. Okay. Over here. Now here's what's interesting. I have a real-time plugin that actually disables the time and weather cycle and puts its own, it checks a server for the real time and weather in whatever location. Right now, it's actually, I believe it doesn't check the same location, but the time is set to a certain offset. I believe GMT, it's set to New York time, but the weather is different. You have to put a city. So the city I put for the weather was Miami, Florida. Perfect. So what happens is it uses an API key to get it from a website. And whenever it rains or snows, well, obviously it doesn't really snow in Miami because it's close to the equator. But if it's like anything other than sunny, it'll be raining in game, I guess. Except maybe cloudy, it'll still be sunny, obviously. But if there's any like sort of precipitation, I guess it's raining. Oh god. Try again. Boom, there we go. Joining. Okay, in. Okay, FPS stable. Just hope it doesn't, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna wrap up. Hope it doesn't malfunction again. Now, I do suspect the malfunctions that I explained for the video, which I may or may not have edited out. Hopefully, well, I definitely should have edited out the severe ones, because sometimes it would actually, it could almost blow your speakers. So I don't want to risk that for you guys. Obviously, sounds like what's strange is I haven't had audio malfunction, but I've had the actual headset malfunction. What I mean by that is sometimes it wouldn't detect the headset, but from the look of it, it looks like the base stations weren't being detected in Steam VR. Here's the thing though, the audio malfunctions only happen after I installed these two softwares that was on a OBS tutorial that show how to split the game audio and your friends talking. Now, I don't really suspect the softwares because it doesn't, I don't know if it's outputting to the software, but I do hear it in my speakers. And the thing is, it only seems to create two output devices that also show up as mics. But I'm using the default mic for my headset, and apparently my friend can hear that from my mic too. It's weird. So it could be a headset issue. Huh. Let's see here. Now, anyone who's been a long time viewer of my YouTube channel would know that sometimes I do occasional stuff with computers. So I don't consider myself that good, but I think I could get something with IT if I do it right. Yeah. So there you go. Like, I'm not like I know enough computers to get by, fix my own stuff, but I'm not like a Bill Gates, you know, or Linus Torvalds or Steve Jobs or anything. Yeah, not like one of those guys. Not even Terry Davis, but like I'm pretty good to get by, I guess. Yosemite Lowland. That's what I was talking about earlier. Apparently I see the map from Terralith, but everything in the world generation looks normal apart from the villages. Okay, potatoes are done. Beautiful. Huh. Let's go ahead and put this here. Now, I think my friend's AFK. That's why I talked with him earlier, but now I'm talking to myself. So here. Wait a minute. Let's check something real quick. Is my speakers on? Let me see. Oh, yeah. It's on. Perfect. Because I probably the game was silent. That's why I didn't see the little bar in OBS. But if I took off my headset, I saw the little bar up here. Perfect. There we go again. Just gonna wrap it up.